Hey everyone, I'm here to do a video review of the new Lenovo Yoga 7i 16-inch laptop, Intel 12700H in it, Arc A370 graphics. I just got this the other day, unboxed it. I don't have the unboxing videos. You can find unboxing videos of computers all over the internet. They all look the same. I took it out of the box. It's a computer. So we're not going to cover that. To start with, the only things that came in the box was the computer itself and a 100-watt charger and 2 pieces of documentation, the usual warning saying don't set it on fire and all that stuff, and then a quick start guide. So a little bit disappointing because there's not anything else in the box, but everything's downloaded nowadays, so we don't really need to have CDs or anything else. I got to use it last night for a few hours. I watched some videos on it, messed around with my email, things like that. I haven't used it for any heavy-duty work, so here's my first impressions of it. I'll do a later review that has more info or more longer-term impressions of it. I'm also going to do some benchmarking of it, and we'll get some numbers on that. I don't have that right now, but that'll be coming in a later video. So to start with, like I said, here's what it looks like. It's got USB-A, USB-C on two USB-C ports on one side, and a USB-A, SD card. The charger is a USB-C charger, so when it's charging, you're losing one of those USB-C slots. And on the other side, it has another USB-A, which is nice, and a headphone jack. And this is a convertible tablet, or convertible laptop, so besides being a laptop, you can also flip it all the way around into a tablet and use it like that. Of course, the keyboard is still exposed when you're using it like this. You can raise it, and it runs in tent mode as well. That's what they call it, is tent mode. I actually used it in this mode last night to watch videos, and it's really convenient to use this. I used it this laptop. I haven't used it as a tablet yet. One of the things I do like is that the keyboard has a full number pad on it. That's really, really useful. I use my number pad a lot, so that's going to be nice to have. The keyboard has good feel to it. The machine's pretty snappy. I mean, you can see if I switch it like this. Well, let's see. Is it going to do it now? Nope, it's not going to do it now. Let's put it back into tablet mode. There we go. And you could use it like that if you wanted to. So an extra big and wide book. It is a 16-inch screen, so got plenty of real estate on it. One thing it doesn't come with is a pen, and I'm not even sure if it actually supports active pen input. I have an active pen coming, so we're going to try that out and see what happens with it. Tent mode, I think, is really, really good for watching videos. I like that. It also keeps the laptop cooler because it's not sitting down, so that's a great thing to have, and brings it closer to me so I can see it. Like I said, it has 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, SD card reader, of course the headphone jack. I use my headphones quite a bit, and it's got an HDMI output in it. So the bad so far, I've noticed it gets pretty warm if you use it in this mode, watching videos. Not enough to burn you, but it does get warm. I recommend using it in tent mode if you're going to watch a lot of videos. Battery life on it, I'm not really sure about, but I'm thinking maybe 3 to 4 hours if you're watching videos. I was watching Red Bull Erzberg Rodeo, and the battery seemed to be drawn down pretty good. It might do better with YouTube or something else, or Red Bull TV may not have very efficient codecs, I don't know. So that may be a little bit slower. I think it's probably going to have a hard time getting through 8 hours of non-video use, just usage through the day, unless you get really aggressive with the battery. So that's something to keep in mind. Laptop was $1,600. I considered this in a Spectre, HP Spectre. The Spectre was $2,000 and actually came with lesser processor. This does have an A370 discrete video card in it, so it should perform better when you're running the full-blown video card in it. It's not going to be equivalent to a GTX 1650 or anything like that. Like I said, we'll benchmark in some games and find out where we end up with. Other thing, the screen, of course, like most of these, is a shiny screen, so it's going to show fingerprints. This is a touch screen, so you're going to have fingerprints all over it. I wish it was matte. It's not matte. I have some matte screen protectors coming that I got off Amazon that should fit it, so we'll see how that does. I may do a review on those. Good or bad, I'll do a review on them and we'll find out if they're any good. Like I said, I have a pen coming, so that's going to be useful. I'm hoping that this does support pen. This model is really not, it's not on the Lenovo website. It's just on Best Buy for some reason, so it'd be good to get a review up on this because nobody really had anything on it. And the sound speakers are at the top of the keyboard. Sounds okay. I can get plenty loud enough, so that's not really going to be a problem. It's just kind of tinny. I mean, it's a thin form laptop. I think I measured it and it was, with the feet and everything, 3/4 of an inch thick, somewhere around there. It's not very thick. And it weighs about 4.6 pounds, I think it was. So it's not terribly light. It's not like carrying an iPad around, but it's got a nice weight to it. I like the weight, I can say that. Yeah, I noticed there's very little flex in the chassis. Chassis seems nice and stiff, which is good because I'm going to use it as a tablet too, so that's good. And it does have fingerprint reader. That's a bonus. I really like having the fingerprint reader on it. And I tested out the webcam just a few minutes ago. Seems to take good pictures. Video on it seems to be acceptable. I'm not running in low light conditions, so I don't know what it's going to look like when I do that. But yeah, there you go. That's a start off. Hopefully this guy give you guys some idea of what you're facing if you decide to get one of these. And like I said, we'll follow up with some benchmarks once I get that done. Thank you.